For the next 4 minutes, I want to talk to you about how to build a marriage that lasts a lifetime. And not just one that you survive, but one that thrives, one that's full of love and hope and excitement, where you're building something great with your best friend. And it starts with really understanding the needs of a man and a woman. When me and Holly grabbed a hold of this some 2 decades ago, it revolutionized our entire marriage. When I was like, I didn't even know that was your need. She's like, I didn't know that was your need. And here are the needs of a man and the most important needs of a woman. A woman needs, more than anything, to be loved and valued for who she is. That's why the Bible says, husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church. And doing so will get, by the washing of the water of the word, make her blameless. So oftentimes we find in a marriage the man is trying to change the wife. Well, my wife would do this, if you would do that, if you do these things. And biblically speaking, that's not what you do. Right? My wife says all the time at marriage conference, she's like, I already know the things I need to fix. But when I have a husband that loves me in spite of the things that are wrong with me, in spite of the things that I don't do right, in spite of the things that aren't perfect, she's like, that just makes me want to change those things. But when he tries to change me, it makes me dig in and not want to change those things. And so finding a way to love her for who she is. Change nothing about you, baby. I love you. I will love you to the end of time, exactly the way you are. And what will happen is she'll slowly become everything that you desire. In the same way that a man's supposed to love a woman for who she is, a woman is called to love a man for what he does. That's probably the most important need a man didn't even know he had. And so oftentimes you'll see a woman telling him he does this wrong, he does this wrong, he does all these things. And so she continues to tear him down until he doesn't want to do anything. And you're tearing down the most important need. His need is that you value him for what he does. Whatever he's doing in this life. He might just be working at the Burger King. You're like, yeah, he's working at Burger King. Yeah, good. He makes the best Whoppers in town. You talk him up, build him up, send him off, and you'll find that one day he owns his own Burger King. You were the wind beneath his wings. And so find ways throughout the day when he gets home to appreciate what he does. Man, honey, we're so lucky as a family. Man, you work so hard. You do so much. You provide. Like, I feel so safe around you. And you find that as you build him up in what he does, he'll want to even do more, and he'll even do what he's doing even better. And you take these two things together. When I'm loving my wife for exactly who she is, right? And in that, love her beauty. Find a way to love her beauty, right? How beautiful she is on the inside and out. Don't let a day go by where you have not told her how beautiful and gorgeous she is every day. Holly can barely walk by me without me saying, I am a lucky man. You are absolutely gorgeous. Take notice when she walks in the room. Stop what you're doing, right? Just be enthralled with her beauty. Take a moment, look at her, and she's like, what are you doing, weirdo? You're like, you're just beautiful. I just love you. Take an interest in when she comes out and what shoes do you think? Stop what you're doing and actually get involved in that. And go, you know what? Let me see the other ones. Okay, turn around and get involved in her beauty, right? And women in the same way, find little ways, right, to bring peace into his life. Right? This is what he needs. He needs a place of peace, a place that builds him up, a place that encourages him, a place that makes him feel like he wins. He goes out in the world all day, and he's told what he can't do and what he can't have. He's got to have a spot where he can plug in and get energized to go again tomorrow. If he goes home and it's just another drain, then he's going to go out into the world drained, and he's not going to accomplish what he was called to accomplish. But if he can go fired up and built up and encouraged and felt like he can win, even if he lost yesterday, he's got a wife that says, I'm proud of you. Man, what you do for this family is incredible. I can't believe all that you do. You'll find that he will go forth and be the warrior that you believed he could become, that you believed in him when you married him. You begin to do these two things and do it with your words. Let everything that comes out of your mouth build each other up. Encourage one another. Right? What do I have to fight about if everything that I'm doing is for the other person? A great marriage is never a marriage about taking what I need, but a great marriage is two people finding ways to give into the other person's needs. Wake up tomorrow and say, tomorrow, I'm going to make it all about my husband. Tomorrow, I'm going to make it all about my wife's needs. And you'll find as you do that tomorrow and go, I'm going to rinse and repeat. I'm going to do that the next day. That you are building something incredible that no problem, no struggle, nothing can tear down the passion, the love, and the excitement and the life that the two of you have built together.